When ideology clashes with reality and convictions crumble under scrutiny, the aftermath can be explosive. In the wake of the elections, revelations of hypocrisy, heartbreak, and heated debates have emerged. Number 1. Unhinged teacher's resignation. The aftermath of an unhinged video released by a teacher rocked her community. The video, filled with controversial remarks, led to public outcry and her resignation.
Just because you won doesn't mean we don't remember who the you voted for. And just please don't test your gangster on me, because you will end on a stretcher. So serious. Nobody talk to me unless you want to swing. If you want to fight, text me, call me.
Appearing later on TV, she apologized, claiming her words did not reflect her true character or professionalism.
This is not who I am as a professional or who I am as a teacher. I've devoted my whole life to this, preparing my whole life. I always wanted to be a teacher from the time I was a young child. I finally worked my way up to that. And I am well respected, which I appreciate. I love my students. I love their families. I love the people I work with. I'm just trying to do what's right now to get my life back on track and get back to what I love. And it's my biggest passion in the world.
What's your message to those parents?
Those parents, I am so sorry that you had to see that side of me, because the only side of me I ever wanted you to see was what you saw.
Number 2. Breakup over political views. Politics ruptured a relationship when a woman broke up with her boyfriend after learning he and his family voted for Trump.
Leave your husband. Leave your husband.
She shared her shock in how it forced her to reconsider their compatibility.
I was really upset because he told me his family voted for Trump, so I asked for a few days of space to think about, do I even want to be in a relationship with someone whose family is like that? Because I've cut my own family off for that shit. I'm not going to be associated with that. I'm not. And so I needed some time to think about it, because he really was good to me, and I liked him a lot. And then after a couple days of thinking about it, I reached out to him saying, what time do you want to get together to talk about it? And at this point, he said, I'm so confused, I'm so sad, I'm so scared, I don't know, I haven't known what to say, because I voted for Trump too over the weekend with my family. And he just spilled it, just word vomited, because he was just getting so nervous about it, he couldn't keep it in anymore. So that's how I found out. And then, I kid you not, it was a 2-minute breakup. I said word for word after he sent me that, oh boy, yeah, that about does it. And then continued to tell him how disappointed I was in him. And then I unadded him off of everything. And that's how it went. So, yeah, easiest, quickest breakup of my life.
Despite time to process, she ultimately chose to end it, citing irreconcilable values, severing ties online and in life. Number 3. Comparing women's rights in the US and Afghanistan. A fiery critique emerged contrasting American women's protests with the plight of Afghan women.
Brainwashed, bitchy, bitter, and now bald?
Liberal women losing their ever-loving minds because Trump got elected again. We need to have a little chat, you and I, okay? Stop it. There is no war on women. You can still walk around Target with your $12 Starbucks latte. You can vote, you can drive, you can start a business. Please get some help. You are spoiled compared to many women in other countries around the world. Your party has manipulated you into thinking that your rights would be stripped. So let me give you a perspective shift. Women in Afghanistan have actually had their rights stripped. They can't work, they can't get an education, they can't speak without permission, they are covered from head to toe, they can't drive, they can't pray out loud. Do you know how absolutely ridiculous it looks to be crying about rights while living in the land of the free?
The speaker argued that grievances in the US seem minor when compared to the severe oppression Afghan women endure.
You know how fucking embarrassing it is to women overseas that actually don't have rights? Do you know how embarrassing it is to people who can't grow hair? Do you realize how fucking stupid you look shaving your head because you're throwing a temper tantrum. I don't feel sorry for you in the least. You can buy a car. You can buy a house. You have a job. You have the freedom of speech. You have the freedom of wearing whatever clothes you want to wear. It all comes down to the same cry of help. Men don't care about us. That's because you're terrible at picking men.
And women who voted for Trump! Because of this, I'm cutting my hair. I'm telling you right now!
Oh, I'm so scared if Trump wins. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Oh my god. What are you so scared of? Cheap gas and world peace, you dumb motherfucker? What's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? Oh, you're gonna have more money in your bank account. Oh my god. What are we gonna do?
We won't go back! We won't go back! We won't go back! We won't go back!
You're flipping me off!
We won't go back! We won't go back! Shame!
Shame! Okay.
Number 4. Trump's economic policies. Debate surrounding Trump's corporate tax cuts divided opinions. Advocates claimed the cuts revitalized industries, particularly in the Midwest, spurring growth and creating jobs. Critics countered with concerns about limited GDP increases and a skyrocketing national deficit.
College students at Oklahoma State University, I was really looking forward to having a female leader who truly understands just how stupid college-age voters are. I mean, it's not like we mean anything or add anything to the society anyways. I love fake people. I thought it was so cool when Kamala Harris pledged to prosecute oil companies, and then she switched up and started praising them as well. We don't need blue-collar workers, but I love a fake person, so it's nice to have someone who understands what it's like to be two-faced.
I was really excited to have a president who grew up in the middle class and would remind us that she grew up in the middle class each and every day.
Seeing Megan Thee Stallion shake her butt on stage at a Kamala Harris rally gave me so much hope for our future.
Maybe sure it gave a lot of guys hope too.
Oh yeah.
A little extra excitement.
I was hoping maybe they'd offer free dance lessons or something. I would love to learn how to twerk, especially at a presidential rally.
Yeah.
The argument centered on whether the economic benefits reached ordinary Americans or primarily enriched corporations.
Turn that shit off.
Number 5. TikToker debater critique. The tactics of a popular TikTok debater drew heavy criticism for prioritizing performance over meaningful discussion.
What Native American did they survey that told them they were going to vote for Donald Trump?
Because we believe that life is sacred at all stages. We know firsthand what those socialist programs that you guys want to instill, we know what they do. We have free healthcare, we have free education, and they're both bad. We have to travel farther, so gas costs more. The majority of our people are blue-collar workers. So when they shut down refineries and decided to go clean energy, a lot of us lost our jobs. And we serve in the United States military at a higher percentage rate than anybody else.
I swear to fucking God, if a man talks to me, the next time a fucking man yells at me when I'm walking down the street, I'm gonna lose my shit on them. Men are going to live in fear.
If you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more thought-provoking content.